Hello everyone, I've got some good news to share. Excuse the background noise. Yesterday, I went on a holiday to Bruny Island. I'll start at the beginning. I went to that job interview for that position that I really wanted. And they told me that they'd be back to me after they spoke to the team leader for that area. And to keep my mobile switched on. Anyway, so we go to Bruny Island, and I didn't sort of consider that it's this tiny little island and we're not going to have any mobile reception. So we're there for 2.5, almost 3 days, and I'm just freaking out. I kept it under wraps pretty well, but I was freaking out because I had no mobile reception the whole time. So anyway, we go to get the ferry to go back to Hobart. And I get a missed call message. I check my messages, and they've called. So I'm just freaking out. And then we get home, and I called the guy who called me, and it turns out I've got the job. So yeah, this is great. I go in on Monday to sign the contract. So as long as it's not, trying to rip me off or something, I'm going to be working, and I'm going to be doing pretty much exactly what I wanted to be doing as well, which is amazing. I'm going to be working in it's called the Personal Support Program, and basically it's helping people with multiple barriers to employment to get themselves sorted out and help them get back into the workforce. So it can be can be people with mental illness, people with drug and alcohol problems, homelessness, basically just people who are a bit screwed up. They've got a lot of problems and they need a bit of coaching and a bit of extra help to get further along in life, essentially. So I feel so flat because essentially I've been freaked out for the last 3.5, 4 months over the job situation, and as soon as I found out that I got the job, I ran from Jamie's parents' house over to our cabin. I ran around the cabin and I came back again because I was just like But after that, I started to feel really flat, and I think it's basically just adrenaline come down from months and months and months of being stressed out and worried, just because I was just freaking out and just thinking I wasn't going to get a job, and I wasn't seeing the reality of the situation either. The reality of the situation is that this was the first job, that I'm qualified for, that is in line with my previous experience, that's actually been available, that I've applied for. Most of the other jobs I applied for were essentially stuff that I could have done standing on my head with my hands tied behind my back, and that's probably why I didn't get them, the whole overqualified thing. But yeah, of course, in my paranoid brain, it all turned into, there being something wrong with me, or there was never going to get a job, was never going to come up, and I was never going to get a job. So you can see my furrows of worry I have developed. It's bad. It wasn't that bad before we went away on holiday. I think I must have spent the whole time frowning. It's all pronounced now. Man, all these things that you go through, they take their toll on you. Annoying. One job that I was in for 18 months, was so stressful that I started getting grey hair. Yes, I didn't have grey hair before that, and I haven't got more grey hair since I got the first grey hairs. But yeah, so it's the downfall of working. Sometimes it can do those kinds of things to you. Anyhow, I'm just dribbling now. So I think I'm just going to chill out seeing as it looks like I'm going to be probably working next week after we get the contracts all figured out. And I was going to get one of my videos back up. What happened essentially was that because I made them the day before I had my interview, and I was just wired because I really wanted this job so much. I was so anxious. And while I was making the video, there's a lot of statistical information in it, and I read out. It was the right information at the wrong time, essentially, and it looked like misrepresentation, so I've just taken it down. I was going to fix it this weekend, but I don't know if I'm going to get around to it, because I think I need to just relax. I've been very, as I've said multiple times, very stressed out, so obviously I mean it. Anyhow, yeah, so I'm happy even though I seem really slumped over and tired. It's just come down from the last couple of months. So, I love you all. Speak soon. I just might have a bit of a break. Yeah, so if you send me messages or comments and stuff and I don't get back for a while, that's why, because I'm having a well-earned rest. And, yeah, I think I might have a little bit of activist burnout as well, a bit. So it would probably do me some good to take a break from making videos as well, so I can come back, with a real vengeance. But I'll be around the place, so don't worry, I'm not leaving. Yeah, that's about it. Sorry for the dribbly quality of this video. Look after yourselves and speak to you again soon. See ya!